Welcome to Sacred Art High School. So let's start with a new chapter in science, lesson number 13, chemical change and chemical bond. Here we are going to study the chemical changes in everyday life through man-made chemical changes as well as natural chemical changes. Next comes a chemical bond where we are going to study the ionic bond as well as the covalent bond. Let's start with the chemical changes in everyday life. Children, in chemical change, the composition of original substance changes to form new substance with different composition and properties. For example, ripening of mango, darkening of cut apple, rusting of iron nail, ripening of banana, etc. Likewise, we can also see the change in color, taste, release of gases as well. And such characteristics, observations are perceived during a chemical change. In natural chemical changes, we have the respiration as well as the photosynthesis. Respiration is a continuously occurring biological process. In this process, air is inhaled. Oxygen present in this inhaled air reacts with glucose present in the cells of the body, forming carbon dioxide and water. Photosynthesis. Green plants perform photosynthesis in sunlight. Man-made chemical changes are brought about by combustion of fuels, cleaning shower bath tile with dilute hydrochloric acid, as well as softening of hard water. Chemical bond. Noble gases do not form any chemical bond as their electron octet or duplet is complete, while the atoms with incomplete electron octet or duplet form chemical bonds. During the formation of chemical bond, an atom uses its valence electrons. Moreover, on forming chemical bonds equal to its valency, the atom attains the electronic configuration of complete octet or duplet. Ionic bond. The chemical bond formed due to an electrostatic force of attraction between the oppositely charged cation and anion is called an ionic bond or an electrovalent bond. The compound formed by means of one or more ionic bonds is called ionic compound. Let's see the diagram of electronic configuration for the formation of ionic bond of sodium chloride. Children, sodium has 11 an atomic number and electronic configuration of sodium is 281. Sodium has one electron in its outermost shell. It loses one electron from its outermost shell, that is M shell. Then its L shell becomes the outermost shell with a stable octet. The nucleus of sodium has 11 protons, but the number of electrons in the atom has become 10. So there is net positive charge giving a sodium cation, that is sodium positive. On the other hand, chlorine has electronic configuration 2, 8 and 7. Chlorine atom has 7 electrons in the outermost shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And it requires electrons to complete its octet. Thus, the electron lost by sodium is taken up by chlorine because chlorine requires one electron to complete its octet. When the chlorine atom gains one electron, octet of chlorine is complete and its KLM shells have together 18 electrons and the nucleus has 17 electrons. This leads to the formation of an ion, that is chlorine Cl negative. Thus, a chlorine atom accepts one electron from the sodium atom and consequently a chloride ion with 1 unit negative charge and a sodium ion with 1 unit positive charge are formed. Sodium and chloride ion being oppositely charged attract each other due to the electrostatic force of attraction. An anionic bond is formed and this results in the formation of sodium chloride molecule. Next comes a covalent bond. The chemical bond formed by sharing of valence electrons of two atoms with each other is called a covalent bond. One covalent bond is formed by sharing of two valence electrons. For example, let's see the diagram. Here children, hydrogen has one atomic number and electronic configuration is 1. That means it has one electron in the K shell and its duplet is short of one electron. Therefore, the valence of electron is 1. The two atoms of hydrogen are identical. They share the electrons with each other. As a result, the electron duplet of both the hydrogen is complete and a covalent bond is formed between them. The same goes with water. Here also children, hydrogen has atomic number 1 and electronic configuration 1. Hydrogen has 1 electron in its K shell. Oxygen has atomic number 8 and electronic configuration 2 and 6. There are 6 electrons in the valence shell of oxygen atom. It means that electron octet in oxygen is short of 2 electrons and the valency of oxygen is 2. In the H2O molecule, the oxygen atom completes its octet by sharing 2 electrons, 1 each, with 2 hydrogen atoms, thus forming 2 covalent bonds. While this happens, the duplets of 2 hydrogen atoms are completed. Thank you.